Every week leading up to the primary election, Naperville News 17 is bringing you information that will help you be informed as you head to the polls. This week, we explore the importance of casting your vote in the primary election. Primary elections take place before the general election in order to give voters a voice on who they want to represent each party in the general election.
A primary was created to select candidates. So instead of having a very large ballot with a lot of names on it, the process would be to narrow it down to one or a couple of candidates for each seat.
Primaries, especially for midterm elections like this one coming up in March, tend to have low voter turnout because there's not as much attention surrounding them as the general election. But many people don't realize primaries have a bigger impact than they think.
There can be other things on the ballot. There can be referendums. And in some cases, actually, there'll be a situation like that this year where there may be a couple candidates in a primary for one party, but there's not an opposing candidate in the other party. And so what the voters will end up doing is selecting the actual person to win, even though there's only two in that one party.
Primaries are different in every state, but in Illinois, it's quite simple to cast your ballot.
Illinois is an open primary state. So that means you could actually cross over, as they say. If you're registered in one party, you could vote in and pull a ballot in the other parties if you want to affect the other party's candidate for the November election.
The primary election will be held March 18th. Be sure to tune in to Naperville News 17 every week to see more stories that could impact your vote.